Last time we spoke about emotions and we touched emotions. Do you remember? We spoke about emotions and it was on the 3 points I spoke about last time. Hmm? What were the 3 points? That I'm not the body, I'm not even my emotions, right? So, in fact, যতদিন অবধি, till the time the body and the mind gives us, it bothers us, we should imagine as if we should meditate with the feeling that I'm not the body, I'm not my emotions. Once I am free from the negativities of the mind and the addictions of the body, I should again merge back to the understanding that body is also part of the soul. When it is born, the body is there for you and the mind is also there for you to evolve. Okay, so once purified, they work as an agent for your enlightenment process. Initially body acts as a barrier to our enlightenment process. When we reach a certain extent, when we are we disidentify from the body and the mind, then the body and the mind starts working for us. Till that time we should keep meditating on the understanding that I'm not the body, I'm not the mind, I'm not even my emotions. But after a while, because required, right, we should respect the body. But the body, it is the body which has given me this, the soul. Where is this soul living? The soul is living inside the body. It is this body which has given me the opportunity to do sadhana. It is the body which is telling me that, go for satsang, sitting with you with this body, I'm doing satsang, right? So it's very important. It is so essential. We should respect the body. But but at the same time, it's like a middle way, understanding that the body also acts as a barrier. And that's why I should, even if I'm using my body, I'm grateful to my body, honoring the body. At the same time, I'm aware that I'm not the body. I'm not just the body. Okay, I am much more, right? I'm much more than all these things, right? But till the time we don't purify it, we should say I'm not the body, I'm not the mind, I'm not even my emotions. So that we identify. That was the first point যেটা আমরা sadhguruর meditation দিয়ে করতাম, if you remember. Huh? Second was emotion comes and goes. Emotion হলো normal, natural. ওটা আসে যায়, মন খারাপ করে, আমরা আমাদের আবার again it flows out. Sometimes we are sad, sometimes we are angry, and it is like an energy. Emotions are nothing but energy in motion. Energy in motion মানে move করছে তো, it will come and go like clouds. So, till the time we just understand that it is energy in motion, it is fine. The moment we connect stories, start connecting stories to it, because we don't understand why am I feeling like that, so now I have to blame somebody. So then we start connecting stories to it, and then the main problem starts. So second point is understand that it is just an emotion which will come and go. Don't attach stories to it. Third point was stop external validation. Friends, so important. The biggest problem in our life related to emotions comes from external validation. যখন আমরা বারবার we seek attention, validation, love from outside, that is when we suffer, right? When I can give myself everything, why do I need somebody else to give me that external validation? That's why we keep doing inner child, so that the child feels whole and complete, not needing any kind of external validation. This was the third point. We spoke about emotion. Today we are adding few more points, friends. If possible, write it down. The more you write, the more, like later when you read them, you will be able to relate, act it in your life again. অনেক সময় আমরা ভুলে যাই, একদম মেইন টাইম যখন সাফার করছি তখনই আমরা ভুলে যাই যে what is it that I need to do now, I'm suffering so much. But when we read the notes, we can again remind ourselves, okay, no, no, don't fall in the trap. Okay, come out of it. So now we will understand from another perspective, how can we overcome all these kind of negative emotions quickly. First is, friends, emotions, negative emotions. What is negative emotion? It is an energy, right? It is a vibration. Emotion ta ki, I already said in quantum physics, everything is energy and frequency. Even emotions are energy and frequency. Then what is emotion? Negative emotions are very low energy. They are their frequency is extremely low as well. Negative emotions, anger, sadness, depression, jealousy, all these things are very low frequency emotions. So these emotions stick to our body, get inside our body only when our frequency is matching them. As if, like, when my frequency is low, I am not in high frequency. That's when this emotion will get into my body and try to make home inside. If you just nije ke dekho that during those 9 days, normally we meditate every day. People who do not meditate on their own meditate with me every day. Those 9, 10 days when we were having a holiday, how many of you felt very low during that time? Did you feel low during that time? হয়েছিল না একটু low feel? Oh, we also did the book. So the book was a savior, the Eckhart Tolle book. Who read that book? But many of you would have experienced that you are not maintaining that high vibration or frequency the way you used to maintain when you were meditating every day, right? So why does this happen? It is because when we meditate, we flood our body with a lot of energy, cosmic energy, and that cosmic energy increases our frequency. And this frequency is so high. When we are meditating regularly, we flood ourselves with energy, and that energy increases our frequency. It is so high. Now this low energy frequency cannot stick to our body. So emotion is also a low energy, right? It is a low energy. It is trying to get in. It is trying to get into Sanjukta. But the moment Sanjukta increases her energy and frequency, it will now float like a cloud and move out. I will still remain that sky, which is peaceful, like, vast, and those emotions will be like cloud coming and going. I will still experience them. It's not that I will not experience, but they will not get inside me. Okay. Ejono, meditation is a very beautiful way of handling emotions. Today's first point is that when meditation increases our frequency, which helps us to overcome low emotions. Then second point is, friends, another very big problem with emotions is that people suffer. You will see majority of the people, all of us, we suffer a lot only when we blame people. Okay. Already we have problem with emotions. On top of it, we are blaming people. Okay. So what happens is that instead of just, consciously staying with my emotion, understanding my emotion, why is this emotion giving me that trigger? What I do is that the moment I feel something, we go out, our attention goes out and we start blaming people. Okay. And when we start blaming people, more pain comes up, because आप लोगों को blame करोगे, वो भी आपके ऊपर उंगली उठाएगा ना. ये चलता रहेगा ना. Like, मैं आपको मारूंगी तो आप भी तो मुझे मारोगे, right? यही चलता रहेगा. Blame में यही होता है continuously, and that's why the emotion keeps increasing. And also when we are unaware of the spiritual science says that whatever you are going through because actually it is a big learning. If you look back, all your pain, all your traumas, all your challenges, they might look vast, অনেক বড় হয়তো লেগেছে আমাদের জীবনে, but they were like big, especially when we are meditators. If you're not meditators, we will not even transform, we will not even learn from them. But the more challenges come into your life, the more these emotions come into your life, the more somebody hurts you, does all these things into your life, the more you evolve, the more you learn faster, the more you walk towards enlightenment faster. Right? That is the reason these pains are there. But when we don't understand the real reasons of why the external world is behaving like this to me, we start blaming. And the more we blame, the more we go into deep emotional shit. Yeah? So should we cut off from this first? This is one of the most important point. With research also they have found emotions itna up down हमारे जीवन में after the foremost point is seeking external validation. Louis Hay says that आप external validation seek करोगे तो आपके जीवन में हमेशा पेन रहेगा ही क्योंकि आप बाहर से मांगते रह रहे हो. Second, a very important point is stop blaming others. The moment you stop blaming others, you will see half of your emotional problems get solved. Okay? Then, friends, another thing is the drama, understanding the drama. It's the Maya. Anything happens. See, so many things happen to our life. Like it can go to any extent, death, betrayal, losing of trust. So many things can happen to us where it can take you to deep shit, deep traumas. Okay. And but the awareness of it, that everything is a drama, everything is the khel of the Maya, from the top where Krishna and all these higher transcendental masters, the way they watch us, they actually laugh at us. वो हम पे हंसते हैं पता है, they laugh at us because God created it so that he can enjoy the drama. The divine created this world of different kind of people, different problems and everything so that they know that it is a drama. And that's why God also doesn't suffer. He understands that mrityu kya hai. It's the body only dies, the soul is again staying alive all the time. So soul remains eternal all the time. So for them, what is pain? That's why transcendental masters, when they look from up, they find everything that we do, create, become sad, depressed, and everything. They all see it as a drama. Yeah. So for us also, slowly we should understand that okay, having that awareness that okay, this is also drama. I don't want to get into it. Hmm? And just experiencing it as a witness. कोई भी emotion हो रहा है, कोई भी situation हो रहा है, understanding and experiencing it just a witness and not getting too much into it, not becoming that pain, not becoming that emotion. Hmm? This is the third point. Fourth point, friends. Fourth point is acceptance. Friends, another big problem with emotions happens when we don't accept the situation just the way it is. When we try to fight with the situation, that's when we suffer even more, friends. When we kuch ho gaya hai, at that very moment, can you change anything? That very moment, can you change anything? Maybe the next moment you can change, but that moment you cannot change anything. नाउ में कुछ चेंज हो सकता है, जो हो गया नहीं होगा. अब अगर चेंज भी करोगे, एक सेकंड बाद करोगे, उस मोमेंट में आप कुछ नहीं कर सकते हो. So when we, and another way of understanding acceptance is that, friends, that we have created our own life from past life के कर्मों से, thought process से, thought, words and action से कर्मा बनता है, friends. Okay, so we have created something, and under accepting that I have created with my words, thoughts, and action, I have created this karma. Okay, and I am right now. I have created my life. So if I have created, तो किसी को ब्लेम करने की का भी नहीं है, यूनिवर्स के साथ झगड़ा करने का भी नहीं है. यूनिवर्स तुमने मेरे साथ ऐसा क्यों किया? वो भी कैसे बोला? हाउ कैन आई से दैट? बिकॉज आई हैव क्रिएटेड इट विथ माय ओन इंटेंट. बुरा भी ही सही, बट पास्ट लाइफ के इंटेंट से, कर्मा से, एवरीथिंग से मैंने ही अपना जो जीवन अभी का मोमेंट जो भी हो, मेरे सास के साथ प्रॉब्लम हो, मेरे बॉस के साथ प्रॉब्लम हो, मेरे हस्बैंड के साथ प्रॉब्लम हो, मेरे पार्टनर के साथ प्रॉब्लम, जो भी हो मैंने क्रिएट किया है. सो इफ मैंने क्रिएट किया है, वो अंडरस्टैंडिंग आ जाता है, देन वी एक्सेप्ट द सिचुएशन जस्ट द वे इट इज. Yeah. And sometimes we acceptance of karma, we think about karma, we think about all different kind of things. So understand that karma happens from the thought itself, so it's not always action, you know not taking action, making somebody suffer, not even clarifying anything, but oh wow, the karma has been saved, but in mind we are creating karma. Okay, so sometimes not make, you know, it's too much of understanding of guilt में आ जाना ना, बिना reason का guilt में आ जाना. It's a human tendency, you know. So something which is happening naturally, let it happen. Even if you're creating something through your mind, don't create guilt that, oh, I have done some guilt. कर लिया. And accept the situation. अच्छा, मेरा कर्मा अभी मुझे मिल रहा है, मैं उसको completely accept करूंगा, करूंगी, just the way it is. That's when we are able to come out of that, you know, that pain कि मेरे साथ है, क्योंकि आधा टाइम तो फिर हम भगवान को ही कोसने में लगे रहते हैं ना. जब हमको समझ में आ जाता है कि मैंने ही बनाया है, अपने ही कर्मों से बनाया है, तो पहला तो एक डीप एक्सेप्टेंस आएगा, right? Then we will be able to change it. The beauty and the power of it is that when we are accepting I have created it, I also have the power. I also accept the understanding that I also have the power. With my meditation I can change the situation. If not now, I cannot change it now, but next moment. Okay, this also gives a lot of peace in ourselves, you know. That point is acceptance. Got it? I went to चार points मैंने बात कर ली, right? Okay, so then fifth point is, friends, addiction. Okay, addiction to emotions. Okay, I spoke to you about it, addiction to emotions. Okay, we have, you know, what happens is that in the beginning I became a victim of something. I told everybody, see, this happened to me, this happened to me, my mood is bad, my mood is bad. हो गया. वो मूड मैं अगर 6 महीना 7 महीना इसको ही खींचती रहती हूँ, कंप्लेन ब्लेम करती रहती हूँ अपने जीवन के बारे में, तो वो मेरा टेम्परामेंट बन जाएगा. ओके, temperament means slowly I am developing a character of becoming a victim or a sad or a depressed person, or an angry person or a guilt feeling person, or a shame feeling person. एक habit बन गया है मेरा. Or a jealousy feeling person. Whatever the feeling, dominant feeling in you, now it becomes a temperament. If you continue it for 1 to 2 years, it becomes a personality. Now you are an angry person, you are a jealous person, you are a selfish person, you are a sad person, you're a depressed person, whatever. Now you, then we say na, I'm an angry, I'm an angry person, I get angry very fast. We don't even realize that my anger and me are separate. I have anger, I'm not anger. बोलते बोलते ऐसा हो जाता है, हम भूल भी जाते हैं कि एंगर मेरा एक जस्ट एक पार्ट है, मैं पूरी आई एम नॉट filled with anger. Okay, this is what happens, we keep getting, when we keep getting addicted to these emotions. So now what we can do, we can do the opposite, we can get addicted to good emotions. So how can we get addicted to good emotions? That all the time, the moment something happens, I change and I bring the opposite emotion. Anger क्या है? Anger can be, you can change it into peace. Actually, most of the emotion can, opposite emotion is, opposite of it is peace. हम सबको peace चाहिए. At the end of the day, we all want peace and joy. Especially calmness. Joy भी second बात है. पहले calm. We want to feel calm. Peace is another understanding. Many people, they have, many spiritual, like in Ananda, where I learned my kriya, they say peace and calm are two different things. Peace is something जहाँ पे सब कुछ ठीक है लाइफ में, इसीलिए पीसफुल है. But calm is a even deeper concept जहाँ पे life is filled with ups and downs, but I'm still मस्त मौला, बोलते हैं ना, मस्त मौला. I'm still extremely in my own zone of calmness. Yeah, friends. So this is when so इतने दिन आपने क्या बनाया, आपका habit बना दिया different emotions, of different kind of emotions which are acting against you. So now what you can do is that you can create, now we can consciously choose peace, choose happiness, choose joy, choose calmness. Okay, when we are very aware कि मैंने बनाया है, मेरे इमोशंस मेरे एडिक्शंस बन गए हैं, मुझे अभी कॉन्शियसली मुझे पीस चूज करना है, तो सिचुएशन कुछ भी हो जाए, hospitalization ho gaya, as for example, हमारा अफसान जी का, she had struggle and everything. We might have got into panic and her family members have got into panic or whatever that is. But we can, in that situation, we'll do whatever is needed. We will pray, we will meditate, we will send healing energies or whatever at it. But again, what we can choose is that we can choose peace. Because peace is a mantra for every healing. Even the body heals when we are peaceful, when we are calm. We can still say that no, it's my addiction to feel stressed. I even in that stress situation, I choose peace. I choose peace. Do you understand this concept, everybody? Or you are confused with this concept? That even when there are situations like this, we can choose the emotion. বুঝেছো? Yes or no? Tell me at least like that so that I understand.
In short, points গুলো আর একবার বলবে?
Yeah, in short, the first point is that flood your body with meditation, because that increases the frequency and doesn't let lower frequency emotions stick to the body. Okay, did you get it? Second point is stop blaming. Okay. Third point is don't get into the drama. Everything is Maya. লিখছো সবাই? Fourth point is accept the situation just the way it is. Okay. Anandita লিখছো নাকি I will go slow?
আমি লিখেছি, আমি জাস্ট মিলাচ্ছি একটু, আমি কোনো কিছু মিস করে গেছি কিনা, আমার একটা কল এসেছিল তাই।
And fifth point is come out of the addiction of negative emotions. Choose peace, choose love instead. Okay. So, friends, thank you very much. So today, friends, what we are going to do is that we will meditate on some verses of Sufis. The Sufis are amazing masters. That's why we should be open. I always said that this is not an organization with religion. Become a world religion or a universal religion where we accept the good from all religion and make our one united religion. Yeah, there is only one religion. That is the religion of love, oneness. And Sufi is a beautiful, and they are like, oh my God, they are like awesome people. They also meditate, they write wonderful verses. And today I will be like, putting an audio of somebody who will be like, speaking, sharing all the Sufi verses. Just listen to it. Just listen to it as you meditate, listen to them. That itself will open your heart. And then we will go into emptiness after listening to the verses, okay? Whatever time is left with us. So let me start.